But let's move on to our goals and our behaviors and things like that. All right. If you're we can come back to this. I'm happy to come back to this. All right. But let's keep moving on here and talk about behaviors and goals and things like that. So in order to do that, I clicked on Client Library, and here's Tom Terrific, and he's only got one thing in the Client Library, and that is to monitor his weight height. Okay, so we need to add the rest of the things that we need to do into his care plan. In order to do that, we need to build a list of the services that we're going to provide. What Adaptive does is we allow you to build a company library of services. And we help you build that company library of services from a master library that we have in place. And that is from down here. But I think the best thing to do here is just to say, I'm in your company library, and I have general programs, general services for his care plan, his ISP, and this is for your company. So if we had somebody who's working on maintaining sobriety, we would put that service on a specific client. If we have somebody that's working on personal boundaries, we will put that service on that client. This is just a general list of services that you might be providing. All right, and you can build this and maintain this as you wish. I just put this in the system for you as a starting point. Did what I just say make sense?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to go to Client Information and Program. I'm going to select Tom Terrific, and I'm going to go to his client library, and I'm going to build his plan of care. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to click right here where it says Add New from Library.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to show me that list that I just showed you in a more abbreviated fashion.
Okay.
I could view it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, you've got overall goals, you've got important statements, you've got communication modes, and let's say medication compliance. Let's say that we're going to remind him to take his medications, and we're going to chart on it, just because we might have somebody like that. Let's say doing laundry is one of his goals. He wants to be compliant in his appointments. We are going to help ensure that he socializes and recreates. And let's just say that he wants to find a job, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And finish school. And do housekeeping. And learn to budget. We got lots of things here. Okay. And we're going to do a behavior monitor. I put all three versions of the behavior monitors that I personally like. I got I got small, medium, and large. Okay. So let's just start with the small one and go with that one to start with. And I'm going to approve that. And now Tom Terrific has a service, a plan of care here with all of this information on it. Then what you're going to have to do is you're going to need to edit each of these and put in what's important to Tom. Okay. So these two X's are here, so you can just take the X's out and put the names in. Mm-hmm. And there are in Chrome and in Explorer, there are find replace extensions where you can say change the XX to Tom if you want to. Otherwise, I put those X's in there so you know that you want to put names in. So anything that is bold here, all right, and anything that is underlined is going to show to direct care staff when they chart. All right. Now, in this case, we're not going to chart on this overall goal because we just need this to show up on his plan of care. All right.
Okay. Can I, don't close it here. Can I ask you a question? Why do you
Yes.
have a download button here?
A download button.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. I don't know why that's there because
So
let's see. Can I put,
if,
I don't know why that's there. But right here, these are programs that I can run.
no, it's also,
Reports.
no, it's also on the,
I think it's
other one also.
okay. I can tell you why. Because a lot of this is the standard pop-up, and a lot of pop-ups have reports that you can run from them. And when you run the report from them, it's going to show right here. That's why.
So-
Again, that could be a Peter question. Okay.
So what I'm trying to find out is, will the DSP be able to download because of HIPAA? So that's why.
If you give when you give DSP access, your direct care people, they can't download anything from that pop-up, and the direct care people will never ever be on this page. This is setup. We're not charting here. We're
Okay.
just getting things ready. Okay. So let's look at one where we're going to start charting. All right. So to me, these are real general. They're never going to go, we're never going to go here. Let's go to appointment compliance. That's something that we're going to chart on. So I'm going to edit that one. So copy means I want to make one like it and just make changes to protect the innocent. And when I set up services for a client, I might be using this. And I'll show you how that works in a second. But I just want to edit this appointment compliance one because I want to get to just for Tom. So I could say Tom wishes to schedule and attend all necessary appointments. This is going to be schedulable because it's for direct care. Okay, they're going to chart on it. Can be scheduled. It's going to be called appointment compliance, or I could just say appointments. Again, whatever you want there. It's just what I did. And what we're going to tell staff to do is assist Tom to schedule and attend all necessary appointments. You can write a book about each of these things. So, and I'm just going to put some words in here so you can see what it looks like when I go to the charting page. And I'm going. All right. And assistant scheduling appointments, this is where this is what is going to be displayed to them. And then they're going to use this task rating, and it's going to say reminded and assisted as needed, reminded but declined, or absent. And when we run a progress report, if staff selected this one, that would be considered as a positive.
Mhm.
Here would be a negative, or we could call it an assist if we wanted to. And then we have an absent, that he was gone. Okay. The next step after I set these things up that are going to be, let's do this another one. Let's go to housekeeping. Let's say you're helping him learn to keep house, keep his living arrangements. Okay, so Tom wants his apartment to be clean and organized. Staff will, and then whatever level of support for this person that we're doing. And again, all of that information can be included, and the task rating might be different. Maybe this one with issues described and in notes and was reported to manager. I just made these up as I went along here. So now the next step for us is to schedule those two items. So we're going to schedule his housekeeping. And let's say you provide housekeeping reminders every day at 3:00. You go see him or something. It's just whatever. If it was only like every other day, I could say other time. And I'm going to do it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for him. Okay. And I'm going to say by 3:00, that should be charted. And I would insert that record into his charting schedule. The other thing that we said was appointments. And so the housekeeping was something scheduled. Appointments are going to be as needed. So I'm going to select as needed and insert the record. And now if I go chart, why didn't that show up? Because I have the wrong, I got to go back. Oh, ouch, Tom. What did I? Ouch. Now I'm worried about it. Okay, housekeeping. What did I do? Oh, got the wrong day in here. Because it's not Monday, is it? It's Tuesday all day today. Okay, that's my problem. So that's actually, it was a happy problem that I had because it shows you that we can have, it doesn't show if it doesn't need to be done.
Okay.
So here's what staff's going to see. They're going to have a list of items here, medication reminders, what have you, and they're just going to select it. They're going to use this drop down, right? We could require that they put in a note here or leave it optional. And when they hover over this staff will assist area, I'm going to see methods, physical environment, equipment, etc. So everything that they need to know to chart accurately should be included there. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to save that on Tom. And then if he needs to have an appointment done today, I can save it. I could say, and this one I'm requiring a note. See right here? And I'm going to say set up appointment, whatever. And I'm just going to save it. Now, if I had to set up 2 appointments today, then there's a little button down here. I've used up my option here for appointments. I need to make a new option. I select this. I select appointments. I make a new spot where I can chart on it. And here I made another one. Okay. Dr. 2. Okay. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So then at any point in time, you can log into the system and you can run a task detail report. And I